What's going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how some narcissists and toxic people are proud of harming you. They are proud of what they do to you and what they put you through and what they keep you staying through. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you. Yep, a lot of narcissists and toxic people will gladly admit to what they have done to you, and they hope they get away with it. The more a narcissist gets away with doing things to you, the more you forgive them, the more you reconcile with them, the more powerful they feel. It's like I'm just telling you, narcissists get a high from duping you out, from making you look silly, from making you forgive them and making you take them back and things like that. They love it when they do something terrible to you. You tell your friends and family about that, and then you take them back and you bring them around your friends and family. Narcissists do not care about making you look stupid. They do not care because it's you looking stupid. I look empowered because I feel like I'm in control of you. You look silly for bringing me back around these people when you have just pretty much just told them everything, every horrible thing I've done to you or that narcissistic toxic person has done to you. I really think it's called duper's delight or something like that when they get a high from tricking you and getting away with it. But they get an even bigger high from admitting to it and getting forgiven and reconciled with. So, welcome back, y'all. If you couldn't read the text on the screen, it says, mine admitted he did me wrong. And it was like he was proud of what he did. Yes. Yes. I'm telling y'all, some narcissists and toxic people are we can talk about the possibly sadistic part of some narcissistic people, but some narcissists are proud of what they get away with. Yeah, I don't think you understand like how powerful it makes some narcissistic people feel to get away with stuff. And yes, there's a spectrum. There's a spectrum that starts low and goes higher for what they're proud of getting away with. Some of them proud of putting their hands on you and you not calling the police. Some of them are proud of you. Some are proud of you of putting their hands on you, and then you feel sorry for them, and you apologize to them for making them put their hands on you, or making them yell at you and scream at you, or making them do something or harming you in some way, shape, or form. You made them cheat on you. You made them hit on you. You made them beat on you and things of that nature right there. You see what I'm saying? They get proud of it. It energizes some narcissistic people. Amen. And the bigger the thing that they get away with, the more powerful that narcissistic or toxic person feels. And this is probably going a little darker on the scale, y'all, like more towards sociopath and whatnot. But it is. I know y'all. I already know where it's going, y'all. Well, Lee, are you one of those people? I'm not one of. I've never been physically violent. That's not my thing. You know what I mean? Emotional stuff, yeah. Sometimes you do feel like you are like when you get away with a big lie, when you get caught up. Yeah, it does make you feel empowered. It makes you feel like, oh my goodness, what more can I get away with? And some narcissistic people will feel that way, like, oh, you believe that lie? Wow. You apologize to me for catching me out cheating? Wow, what more can I get away with? This is just sometimes it's like like the springboard, like a swimming pool. You know how you go on the diving board, you just springboarded them up to learn how to do new dives and tricks and things like that. Now they want to see how far they can push the envelope and how much they can get away with. Some narcissistic people will literally emotionally torture you for years. For years. Some of them will literally emotionally and mentally torture you for years. And some of them, yes, will escalate to the physical stuff of it. You know what I mean? But some of them will do it for years, y'all. Let's keep it hot. Like I said, y'all know I keep it hot and ready on this channel. Some of them will do it for a very, very long time and mess with you. They absolutely will. And they'll be proud to get away with it, y'all. Because if you forgive them for doing something to you, they're going to be proud. They're going to feel like they're empowered and get away with it. You mean they're going to feel like they are a superhero and they got away with it. I'm just telling you. I'm not telling you that you're enabling them. I'm just telling you sometimes when you forgive them for doing horrible things and you stay with them or you leave them and you come back or they talk you into coming back. Yeah, I'm just telling you when they hammer away at you, when you finally even if you do decide to leave and they hammer away at you and they exhaust you into trying to come back. They exhaust you, and then you do come back. I'm telling you, it's like a little voice in our heads that be clapping for us, like yeah. We be like in our inner mind, the narcissistic part starts like clapping and screaming and just getting hype and stuff like that, y'all. Literally, literally the narcissistic part will start clapping and getting hype and just doing things like that. I'm just telling you, that's the mindset of a narcissistic person, y'all. That's the mindset of a narcissistic person. It really, really is. So if the more you forgive them, the more that they get away with, I'm just telling you, it empowers a narcissist to keep doing it. But Lee, how do we hold them accountable? You leave and you don't come back a lot of times. Sometimes I tell this to people, like, to hold a narcissist accountable, you have to have some type of leverage over them. And leverage means something that you can take away from them, like a video game to a child, pretty much. If you don't have any, typically the leverage that you have against a narcissist is yourself and access to you. That's typically the leverage that you possess over a narcissistic person is yourself and your own presence, your own access to you. Sometimes you might have to exercise that leverage. Cut off access to you. Even if y'all have kids, cut off access to you. I'm not saying cut off access to the child or kids. I'm talking about cutting off access to you, because you are your own being. You and your kids, you can cut off access to you to help you heal and things like that. You know what I mean? And sometimes you might have to try to get the access to the kids revoked if they're super dangerous and extremely toxic and manipulative. You know what I mean? It really is a journey on this road. It really, really is. And I tell this to people all the time. Like, if you're dealing with narcissists, toxic people, whoever, whatever, this is it. Sometimes they are proud of y'all. They are proud of, and they'll go brag to their friends and stuff like that too. They'll brag to their friends about getting away with stuff. Y'all know she caught me, and I got her to apologize to me. God, they laugh at you sometimes, y'all. Behind your back, they're laughing at you. Sometimes they'll laugh at you in front of your face. You know, when you confront them with some proof, they'll be like, wow, you got me. You found out. But let me tell you why I did it. Got you. And then you end up apologizing. You end up forgiving them, or you end up staying. And yes, y'all, I know the trauma bond exists. I know that it exists. I do. Yeah, I 100% know that the trauma bond exists. But the trauma bond, like I'm telling you, they'll take that trauma bond. The narcissistic person in your life does not care about the trauma bond, y'all. Let's keep it real. They don't care about you being trauma bonded to them. They don't care. Let's be real. They do not care about the trauma. If you tell them that you're trauma bonded to them, they'll look at you like you're crazy. Trauma. Oh my goodness. Now y'all, she's blaming her staying with me on the trauma bond, or he's saying he's trauma bonded to me, y'all. I'm really being that bad to him. Wow. Gotcha. I'm just telling you this how it goes in the mindset of a lot of narcissistic people, y'all. So you yourself have to empower you yourself on this journey, because if you don't, you end up getting sucked back into it. I'm just telling you. Some of them, imagine them going to their friends and bragging about cheating on you and you forgiving them. Yeah, I cheated on her 15 times and got away with it. 15 different women getting away with it. Sometimes they'll give you an STD and you'll forgive them for giving you an STD, an STI. I'm just telling y'all, sometimes y'all, look internally sometimes, because like sooner or later, you got to stop pointing the finger at the narcissistic person for treating you horribly and start to point the finger internally, asking yourself, why do you stay through this stuff? You know what I mean? Because you can blame them all you want to, but blaming them doesn't help you heal and get past this. I promise you. And this is not me victim blaming. This is me trying to empower you in order for you, if you want to leave, empower you to leave. Because if you're blaming them, that means you're trying to control them and make them change. You can't do that. You know what I mean? But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.